This week we are going to do something very different. I call this personal meditation beaming breathing. And the thought process behind this meditation for me personally was really leaning into the idea that our breath, our prana, as we call in yoga, and prana means life energy or life force. Everything that we do comes from the breath. So everything that we do has an inhale that nourishes our body and allows us to lift, and then the exhale allows us to soften a little bit. So we're really going to work with the breath throughout the entire meditation and have a nice little visualization as well. So you want to be comfortable for this meditation. I am happy if you lay down. I know some teachers not too happy if you lay down for a meditation. I personally am fine for you to lay down. You've had a hard week. You deserve it, let's face it. So if you want to lay down, grab yourself some pillows, a blanket, get yourself nice and comfortable. If you're seated, again, grab something that you need underneath your hips, a block, a folded blanket, whatever, maybe even some cushions. And you can sit cross-legged if that feels comfortable. If not, one of my favorite alternatives is to take both feet round to one side, gives you a bit more space in the hips. But of course, you can kneel, you can stretch the legs out in front of you, however you're going to be comfortable, lengthening through the spine and relaxing through the shoulders. So bringing your palms to your legs, wherever they may be, and you want to turn your palms down so that all of your focus, all of your awareness is in your own body. Closing the eyes, just let the eyelids drape over the eyes. Use that as the opportunity to soften the awareness. Just before we really begin to tune in to the depths of the body, just notice any sounds that are around you at the moment. Wherever you are in your home, maybe you are at work. Just notice any sounds that fill your ears. Any sensations that you can feel on the very outer edges of your body. Maybe your hands and feet are a little bit chilly. Maybe there's a nice warmth against your back. Feel the support of the floor beneath your sit bones. And notice any smells that are around you. Any smells that fill your nose. Any tastes that may be in the mouth. And any colours that you can see shifting across your eyelids. Maybe instead of colours, it's shapes, but just notice whatever's there. Feel the warmth of the palms connecting to the warmth of the legs. Using your palms and legs to connect the top and bottom halves of your body. Already beginning to feel more connected. Strengthening that mind-body connection. And slowly begin to bring your awareness to your breath, just on a very surface level. Begin to feel the ebb and flow of the movement throughout your entire body as you breathe. Feel the expansive, nourishing quality of the inhale. And the soft, releasing quality of the exhale. And as you follow that breath, follow that expanse and release. Just begin to notice where in your body you feel your inhale stems from And your exhale returns back to. And this space can be anywhere geographically on your body. I always tend to feel it's quite high in my abdomen, so sort of base of the lung area, diaphragm area, but it could be low in your belly, it could be around your belly button, it could be further towards your back, it could be right around the heart space or up towards the throat, maybe over to one side. But you want to try to find that space, the hub of your breath. Just begin to connect to that deep space with every inhale that begins and every exhale that ends. Noticing more and more the cyclical nature of the breath. Once you've honed into that space, honed into that hub of the breath, begin to visualize an orb of light. This light can be any color that springs to mind first. Any color of the rainbow that speaks to you. And while you continue to follow the breath, also add in that light. So from that central orb, with the inhale, the light expands throughout your whole body, allowing the very edges of your body to be touched and brightened by this light. And then with the exhale, feel the light drawing back to that hub space where the orb resides. Following that breath with that visualization of the light reaching all the way out to the edges of the body. And then that light withdrawing, but brightening at that central space. And feel some of those darker, more resistant edges and corners of the body beginning to light up as the light from the inhale spreads throughout your entire being. And then the exhale brings you back to that center space. vibrations from the sound of the singing bowl to replicate that feeling of lightness and brightness in your body. I'm going to chime the singing bowl 5 times. Every time I chime it, take an inhale as deeply as you can and feel that light spreading to the edges of the body, farther than before. Let your body soften back into that central space. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Move your head around in any way that feels comfortable to you. Begin to move your body in a really fluid way, staying grounded through the sit bones and the legs, maybe the back of the body if you're laying. Just begin to bring a little bit of movement into the body. Start to move those shoulders. Moving through the back and the sides of your body. I always love to do a little sway from side to side. And keeping your palms on your legs, just begin to walk the heels of your hands towards the creases of the hips. And keep swaying from side to side. And just gently press the very top of your thighs down as you sway over to that side. You can add a little bit of a twist in here as well, reaching the chest towards each knee as you alternate the sides. And just beginning to open up a little bit more of that space that feels a little bit stagnant and tight, but hopefully the light was able to reach those spaces. So stretching the hands back down towards the knees, lengthen through the spine. Let's take a big inhale together, stretching the arms all the way out and up over the head. Connecting the palms, and then exhale, lower the hands, and you're going to place your thumbs where you felt the center of the breath within your body. So keeping the hands connected, but placing those hands where you felt that presence of both the source and the end point of each breath. Take an inhale and feel that space expand. And then feel free to om or hum throughout your exhale. Namaste. Thank you very much, everybody. I hope that that was beneficial to you today. If not, maybe revisit it on another day.